it's Michelle and welcome back to the Royal Daily Tea. Hope everyone is having a lovely start to their week. Now here in Texas, we are once again under major thunderstorms, flash flood warnings. Like clockwork, I lost my power for a few hours for the third time in 3 weeks. It has become almost predictable at this point that every time we have really loud thunder, I'm going to lose my power. It's almost as predictable as Harry and Meghan and their puff pieces that come out in the news right after the royals do something. It's literally that predictable. But you guys, we have a lot of juicy royalty to get through today, so you know what to do. Sit back and relax, grab yourself a beverage, and let's get into the Royal Daily Tea. So happy birthday to Zara Tindall. Today she turns 42 years old. She and her husband Mike Tindall are definitely two of my favorite royals, and I hope we get to see more of them in the future. So this story has me tearing up, and I've had to record it a couple of times. But Queen Elizabeth's Jubilee skit with Paddington Bear wins a Bafta award. On Sunday, the Paddington Meets the Queen skit from the Platinum Jubilee Party at the Palace won the P&O Cruises Memorable Moment Award at the annual television award show. Paddington actor and writer Simon Farnaby, who starred as the butler in the sweet sketch, honored Queen Elizabeth in his remarks when he accepted the award on stage. He said, quote, "Our thanks go to the mostly invisible team of wonderful filmmakers who created this lovingly handcrafted moment. I can tell you that Paddington and the Queen had a very joyful Jubilee tea that day, but it was also perhaps a farewell because the person who most deserves this award is no longer with us." He said, "We can only accept it on her behalf and say, thank you, ma'am, for everything." Oh my God, y'all, I'm tearing up just reading that. So I'm so happy that they honored that 2.5-minute skit with Her late Majesty the Queen, because that is definitely a moment that will be remembered through time and can be enjoyed for future generations. So the Prince and Princess of Wales are set to fly to Singapore for the final of the Prince of Wales Earthshot Prize. They are going to fly there in November after it was selected as the destination of the 3rd annual award ceremony for the Princess Earthshot Prize. During the event, the 5 winners of the Earthshot Prize 2023 will be awarded £1 million. The ceremony will also feature performances by world-renowned musicians and artists. The Prince and Princess of Wales teased today's announcement of their official Twitter page, writing, "Where's Earthshot Prize heading to in 2023? Very excited to see this upcoming Earthshot Prize award ceremony. If it's anything like it was in Boston, I'm sure it's going to be an absolute hit." So another royal has thrown her hat into the podcasting ring. None other than Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York, went to her Instagram today to announce her brand new podcast, which is launching next week. So Sarah Ferguson said she's going to be spilling some royalty, y'all. Nothing will be off limits. On Monday, the Duchess of York announced the launch of a brand new podcast called Tea Talks with the Duchess and Sarah. Now, Sarah Ferguson, who is affectionately known as Fergie, will be co-hosting with entrepreneur Sarah Thompson, and the friends said they won't shy away from any subject. It's about time we spilled the tea. Our brand new podcast, Tea Talks with the Duchess and Sarah, is out next week on all streaming platforms. Fergie wrote on Instagram saying, They're not going to hold back, guys. They're going to talk about everyday life and the roller coaster of what happens. So I'm really interested to see what these two ladies are going to talk about, and if this is going to make a certain person in Montecito see red, because apparently she's got herself a little bit of competition. Now, Fergie went on to say, with a cup of tea in hand each week, you'll hear about the week's hot topics as the hosts share their thoughts and perspectives on everyday issues. The Duchess and Sarah promised to leave no stone unturned and no biscuit undunked. Talk about cheesy. The duo will also be joined by special guests and share personal insights to listeners' dilemmas. These two great friends will approach everything with infectious enthusiasm and a healthy dose of humor. So it does sound like they're going to have some girl talk, some gossip, some chatter. I do not believe this is going to be a tell-all slamming the royal family, because we all know that Sarah is definitely Team King Charles, because girlfriend knows where her bread is buttered. But I do find it interesting that she's planning to spill some tea on her new podcast, but we wonder how much is she actually going to spill. Oh, when the puff pieces start marching in. Oh, when the puff pieces start marching in. You know, Meghan Markle, the diva duchess from Sussex herself, has opened up her pocketbook, y'all, and she spent a pretty penny on worldwide domination of puff piece palooza, of her big propaganda to make everyone love Meghan Markle. You think you're going to let Catherine, the Princess of Wales, walk all over this Duchess diva? No one puts this Duchess in a corner. She's seething with strategy. She wants the world to know that Meghan Markle has entered the chat, y'all. She's here to stay. She is, after all, the new global icon herself, a legend in her own mind. But like I've said before, you could put lipstick on a pig, sweetheart, it's still a pig. But Meghan Markle and her team, they are earning their keep, y'all. They have put out so many puff pieces. It is like The Exorcist threw up over the interwebs. You literally cannot stop counting them. I counted 10 plus in a matter of 3 minutes, and I think there's probably 5 more. It is literally a puff piece papalooza going on here, because Meghan Markle, y'all, is on a mission to win the war between the Windsors and the Wales. She wants to be the top dog and the top royal, dominating the news. So the first one that came out is Meghan Markle and Prince Harry visit teens to talk social media pressures for Mental Health Awareness Month. Again, the Duke and Duchess of we care about people's feelings as we lie and sell to the highest bidder and trample all over our family for money. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex spoke to the youngsters about the pressures they face, especially those involving social media, because we all know that Harry and Meghan want to police and control free speech, especially social media, because they don't want anyone to say anything negative or truthful about them. They're still on that kick of trying to control free speech. Now, they came out with this little story, and it looks really cute. They visited a youth group near their home in California to hear about the pressure from young people. Again, it's part of the Archwell Foundation charity that's really for-profit business. Again, Archwell is very confusing, you guys. I swear I've never seen a charity run like a business. Again, 1 hour a week doing the Lord's work. I'm not sure how much they're actually doing. But again, the puff pieces are just coming out. And you see Harry and Meghan interacting with the youth of tomorrow because they care so much about people's well-being, especially their mental health, because they're so kind and they're so sweet, even though they unfortunately can never extend that to their own family. It says the couple engaged with these amazing youth in a candid conversation, working to find solutions together. Meghan said they learned firsthand about this generation's experiences with social media and societal pressures and how it affects their mental well-being. So the couple, who has a history in working in the mental health sphere, as well as talking about the challenges they've faced, again, it always reverts back to Meghan, recognize that social media can be a force for good and positivity in connecting people, but also raises issues of insecurity, peer pressure, and potential for self-harm. The visit was part of what the couple's Archwell Foundation says are regular meetings with young people, parents, and professionals as they work to, quote, understand the challenges they may be facing while working together to drive towards long-term solutions on and offline. All this in their 1 hour a week, huh? I guess they filled their quota with this one visit. So there was no less than 10 puff pieces, you guys. Like, I just literally cannot understand how they switched. Like, right after the coronation, it just switched to everyone loves Meghan Markle now. So here are some of my favorites of the puff pieces. And there are more. There are more. These are just a few that I had a screen grab. Meghan Markle for the win. 5 awards Duchess collected after quitting royal life. Inside Meghan and Gloria Steinem's friendship as Duchess set to receive top award from Pal. Meghan may stay at $20K a night hotel where Harry wrote spare during New York trip. Princess Kate accused of copying Meghan's style by eagle-eyed fans during Eurovision. Meghan Markle's successful Hollywood friends, including Cameron Diaz and Gwyneth Paltrow. Isn't that hilarious how they literally have to put a story about her Hollywood friends after all of us do multiple stories how they don't have any real friends. They're always seen with their fake paparazzi, their security guards, their rent-a-friends, the people on their payroll. But now Meghan wants everyone to know she is friends with Cameron Diaz and Gwyneth Paltrow, although Gwyneth Paltrow and her husband were not spotted at the restaurant. There's no photographs of them being there, but there was of Cameron Diaz and her husband. I'm sorry, but Cameron Diaz has retired from acting and she's not exactly A-lister anymore, but okay, Meghan. Okay, congratulations. You had dinner with Cameron Diaz. And again, with her bestie Glow, giving her a brand new award, which is set to happen tomorrow night. So be prepared, you guys, for some more word salad speeches and some more photographs of a glammed up Meghan Markle as she gets her another award tomorrow night. So Meghan Markle is going to receive the first of 2 separate awards that she's going to be receiving this month tomorrow on the 16th. Now Meghan is receiving the 2023 Women of Vision Award by her bestie Gloria Steinem, better known as Glow, for her advocacy in empowering women and girls. The award will be handed out at the Miss Foundation's annual gala in New York City's Ziegfeld Ballroom as part of its 50th anniversary celebration. So this is going to be another day of Meghan Markle in another one of her disastrous evening gowns that we get to see tomorrow, and it's going to be splashed all over the news. So again, it is just going to be Puff Puff Palooza for Harry and Meghan for literally the second half of May. Operation Make Everything About Meghan, forget about the royals, it's all about me, is in full swing. Like I said, WME is definitely working overtime to put out all of these puff pieces. Here's another one of my favorites. Meghan will ooze glamour at gala tomorrow wearing a show-stopping gown, says expert. Another one is the Sussexes make a rare joint appearance for Archwell during a very special month for the couple, because we all know it's their wedding anniversary. The real reason why Meghan and Prince Harry are still popular in America, says nobody ever, but according to this royal author, she wrote an article based on it. Do tell, lady, because I don't agree with you. Again, the puff pieces have just keep on a-coming. Meghan Markle set to receive top award for empowering women at a glitzy event. Again, there's been at least 10 pieces in Express alone. I'm sure People magazine and the Daily Mail have also received all of these puff pieces that have been floating around. So I definitely think they are working overtime to spread the good news about Meghan Markle, the global icon herself. Again, she is a global icon in the making. Anyways, what do you guys think of all of these topics? Leave me your comments, guys, down below. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, guys.